Welcome back to the biology classes once again, children. So, we were studying about the applications of biology, especially in the fields of medicine, agriculture, and we have also studied about the genetically modified animals, GM animals, and their uses. Today, we are going to deal with certain ethical issues. Okay, so ethical issues associated with biotechnology. So, as you know, biotechnological method includes the manipulation of living organisms, isn't it? So, as we have studied in evolution, okay, this year we have not studied, but in 10th you have studied that living organisms evolved from very simple organisms, isn't it? And it took millions of years to get diversified like this. Living organisms got diversified like this due to the changes that accumulated in the genes for many millions of years. But in biotechnological method, human being, in human race, isn't it? They are doing the manipulations, the changes that they do without what considering the evolutionary history or anything like that. Okay, they are manipulating the genes according to their convenience, isn't it? So, some ethical standards are very essential, or some morality should be there for the human activities, isn't it? That may otherwise what will happen, that will in the effect, isn't it? That will affect the other organisms. Okay, as we are human being, they are only one race, but they are doing all the manipulations in the genome of other organs. So it should be what there should be some ethical standards, okay, to evaluate the morality of all human activities, okay, whether it is needed or what effect that is going to have in on the earth, all this. Okay, so going beyond the morality of such issues, the biological significance of such things is very important, whether it is needed. Okay, or else what if there is no standards or no what the no nothing to see evaluate, what will happen? It may lead to what lot of problems. Okay, so this genetic modifications that are done in different organisms may have a number of unpredictable results. Okay, so what will happen in the ecosystem, okay, or what will happen to the world, that is not predictable. So it should be under what strict control. So anyone cannot be what are be licensed to do anything that is needed in the biotechnological method, or ethical what standard should be very essential. Okay, so Indian government has set an organization, and that organization names is GEAC. Okay, GEAC, that is Genetic Engineering Approval Committee. Okay, so their main function is they will take decisions, or they'll make decisions regarding the validity of GM research. Okay, so a GM research, if any genetic modification has to be done, that will be that will be checked. Okay, what is the necessity of that? So what is the validity of that? That all will be checked by the GEAC. And also the safety of introducing GM organisms for public services. So under their evaluation, after their evaluation only, any GM organisms formed will be allowed to introduce, okay, for the public service. Understood? So is it clear? One ethical issue, or one issue that use that is there for the use of genetic manipulation in the organisms is what it should be under the control, isn't it? Otherwise any immoral type of activities or researches can be taken place. So we should be vigilant against it. Okay, another problem that has to be faced in biotechnologies, what with patents. Have you heard about patents? By taking patents of a what product, okay, or the modification or usage of living organisms for public service, has also created problem with patents granted for the same. So what do you mean by patent? So if a company take a patent of a of a living plant or an animal, okay, or the other biological resources, then the other people, okay, they cannot what sell it, okay, they are not allowed to send it. So in this way, what happened, the things, the plants or animals that has been used for many centuries, okay, can be used by the other companies, and they take what they can take what patents. So what will happen, actually we were having the knowledge of this and we were using this, but if any company get patent of that, then they will only be allowed to sell it. Okay, so we should be vigilant against this kind of things. Okay, so there are what lot of companies, they are getting patents for products and technologies that make use of the genetic materials, plants, or other biological resources that have long been identified, developed, and used by farmers and indigenous people of a specific region or country. Okay, so means is it clear? That is, the people of a particular country may be using this knowledge or the products, okay, or plant material, it can be genetic material, it can be, for many years they might be using. But if any company take a patent without or ignoring this people's knowledge about this, now what happens, they cannot sell the product, okay, or the genetic material without the acknowledgement of the company. Understood? So examples are there, that is rice. Okay, rice is a food grain, and the presence of this rice, okay, it was very ancient. The knowledge of what cultivation of rice in Asian country was very old one only. Okay, so around 2 lakh varieties of rice is there in India, and another kind of rice called what basmati rice was very famous, okay, for its specific aroma and flavor. Okay, and around 27 documented varieties of basmati are grown in India. Okay, so and there are what a reference about the basmati in ancient text, okay, folklore and poetry also, means there is reference of usage of basmati rice in India from long back. Okay, and in 1997, an American company got the patent rights on basmati rice. Okay, so in 1997, an American company got what patent on our basmati rice through what the US patent and trademark office. Okay, so they got the patent through this. Okay, and then this allowed the company to sell a new variety of basmati rice. Actually, they produced a new variety of basmati rice by crossing our Indian varieties. Okay, Indian farmers varieties with what semi dwarf varieties, and they claimed the new variety as what the means the progeny formed by the crossing of semi dwarf variety and Indian's basmati variety as a new variety, and they claimed as a new variety. Okay, and then what they took the patent. Okay, so this allowed them what selling this new variety without giving any credit to the Indian farmers. Okay, so like this, what happened now? They are allowed to sell the new variety, and actually the variety was not at all new. It was formed by the crossing of Indian varieties of basmati with a semi-dwarf variety. Okay, so this kind of things are very common everywhere if there is no strict rules. Okay, so likewise, what several attempts have also been made to patent uses, products, and process based on the Indian traditional herbal medicines like turmeric and neem. Okay, so we were knowing the antibacterial properties of this product or this type of plants from ancient time. Okay, so if we are not vigilant, what will happen? uh, and if we are not able to counter this kind of patent applications, other countries or other individuals or companies, they may encash on our rich legacy and we may not be able to do anything. Okay, so whenever some application comes, okay, to get a patent, what we have to counter it. Okay, we have to be alert and vigilant. So we use the term what biopiracy, okay, for such kind of acts. So what do you mean by biopiracy? It is the use of bio resources by multinational companies and other organizations without proper authorization from the countries and people concerned without compensatory payment. So if we want to give patent for our knowledge or for our plants or animals that we were using. Okay, so we have to get what? Proper compensation. So without giving compensation, okay, if anyone, any multinational companies or any other organization, if they take what the knowledge of this, okay, then it is known as what? Biopiracy. Okay, so what is it? The use of bioresources by different companies or other organization without giving proper authorization, okay, from the countries and the people concerned with the what concerned without compensatory payment. So clear, without giving compensation, if anyone is using the knowledge of local people or ancient people, okay, then it is what? Biopiracy. Okay, so you know that many developed countries, they are very rich. Okay, and but their knowledge in what their knowledge, traditional knowledge and biodiversity may be very poor. But in the developing countries or underdeveloped countries, the biodiversity is very rich, isn't it? Highly means it is rich, and the traditional knowledge related to the bioresources will also be very rich, isn't it? So the ayurveda and all, it is developed in India. Okay, so they are knowing what the use of these things. Okay, or it's the importance of plants, etc., very nicely. And the developed countries, they may not have this much of knowledge. So this traditional knowledge of people in the undeveloped countries can be easily utilized to save the time, effort, and expenditure, okay, during their commercialization. So other countries can utilize this, or other multinational companies can utilize the knowledge of this people, okay, traditional knowledge of the people without giving any credit to them. So this is called what? Biopiracy. Okay, so there is what? Inadequate what? Compensation or injustice, okay, and benefit sharing between developed and developing countries. So the difference you understood now? Developing countries, they may, or underdeveloped countries, they are rich in what? Bio diversity and traditional knowledge. But developed countries, they may not have that much that much knowledge about the traditional things, and also they won't have that much biodiversity, but they are having what? Money. So they can what use the knowledge of the traditional knowledge of the underdeveloped or developing countries, and without giving or not what fair compensation they may give. Okay, they may not give the fair compensation, and that all will lead to injustice. Okay, so there are nations which develop what they developed certain laws to prevent the unauthorized exploitation of their bioresources and traditional knowledge. Okay, so Indian Parliament also has developed what certain amendments. Okay, the laws are there and there are amendments in the patent bills. Okay, taking the issues like this into consideration. Okay, so including patent terms, emergency provisions, and research and development initiative. So all this they considered and they did certain amendments in the patent bill to what see all this. Okay, so about today's portion, is it clear? That is ethical issues. As we are doing some manipulation in the natural means genome of the living organism, we are actually doing something against the nature, isn't it? So it may have lot of consequences in the environment. So to prevent this, okay, or means what authorized researchers and use of organisms are restricted by laws. Okay, so JEAC is the what committee organization that is looking after the validity of GM research and safety of introducing GM organisms for public services. Okay, because before introducing the GM crops or animals to the farmers or to the public, it has to be tested many times because some super bugs can originate from that, isn't it? As we are doing the genetic population, sorry, genetic as we are doing the genetic manipulation, what can happen, this all may result in what serious consequences, isn't it? Some of the viruses, they may get what super means superpower, and if we are not able to control, now we are having example, isn't it? So this kind of mutations may also happen, and if they are what causing some serious problems against against the humankind or the earth. Okay, so all this all the probabilities will should be studied before the introduction of the GM crops or GM animals. So this is what GEAC is doing in India. Okay, then I have told you about the patent. Okay, so patent before getting or giving patent to the traditional knowledge or bioresources, the company should give justifiable compensation to the people. Okay, so this is very important. Then biopiracy means what? Without giving credit, if anyone is using the bioresources or the knowledge. Is it clear? So this is what the ethical issues associated with the biotechnology. Okay, so you can get a number of topics for your projects from this. So you can consider biotechnology for your projects also. Okay, some of you, all not. Okay, so this portion is very clear, I think. Okay, so let's continue in the next class with another chapter. Thank you.